This episode of Bussin' with the Boys is presented by Barstool Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are with arguably the best right tackle in the NFL, Lane Johnson.
Oh my God.
Are you
He's
fucking
too fucking
serious?
strong.
Hey, I'm just going to have it right here. Is that,
Hey, do what you want, man.
is that cool?
Best podcast ever. Fuck, man. We can't get shit right around here.
The times,
Yeah.
fucking mic drops.
I know. So before,
Hey, yeah, I'll hold it.
hey, we've been recording for 20 seconds.
He probably just started the timer.
We were rolling the whole time. We're good.
I was trying to adjust it. Y'all have y'all's
if you
down,
can hear me,
down here.
I'm talking real quiet, so you can just hear me. Those in the audience who are listening to this. This is what you get. This is what you get when you come on Bussin' with the Boys. You get raw, you get emotion, you get everything. Right now, Zach Patton is that tape?
Yes.
We're taping it up.
Hell yeah.
Taping it up. You know, Bloss
If you can't duck it, then
fucked
fuck
everything
it.
up yesterday because we were supposed to do a podcast
Yeah,
with
just
Lane
let it-
yesterday at 2:30, but they didn't show up. So now we're here, and then our last podcast ran about 10 minutes over. And then Lane sits down, and his thing's broken.
Who's after me?
No one's after
No
you.
one.
We're done. Party's over.
Party's over?
Party's over. So basically, production crews guys are fired. Straight up.
Zach came back from a long vacation and just to get fired.
Zach was in Knoxville.
Just to piss everybody off and get fired. Hey, guys.
What's happening? Zach was in Knoxville just laying pipe. Decided to make a stop off in Nashville before
There we go.
load of horse shit. Are we good?
He said, there we go. And he's
We're
trying
5
like not
minutes
to
into the
touch
pod.
it.
I don't know what
As
to do.
it-
I don't know what to
as
do.
it's
I don't know what to do with my hands.
The last podcast we did, I was chewing food for the first minute and a half, and I was like, this podcast can't get any worse. But here we are.
Here we are.
It took us 5 minutes to put tape on a microphone. We're on fire. We're a new Barstool podcast, and we're on fucking fire.
Presented by Barstool Sports.
Presented by Barstool Sports. Thank you for the bags and bags of money. I appreciate that, Barstool. You know what? I was getting sick and tired of holding Will's hand through a podcast, dude. Paying for everything.
Yeah.
Paying for meals. Paying for room. Paying
Yeah.
for board.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Giving him a vehicle he can drive in.
Your back got tight from carrying all the damn weight.
Paying his girlfriend just to be with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And here we are.
Hey, listen,
And Barstool is finally reimbursing me for all my troubles, and I appreciate you. Thank you, Barstool.
Hey, listen, Will just called me. He's going to propose to you. I'll give you X
Whatever you
amount.
want.
You got
Say
some
you-
whatever
IOU
you
saved
want.
up?
Yeah.
She goes, I need $10,000. So you got it. So here we are, dude.
Lane Johnson, what were we saying? Arguably the best right tackle in the
Right
game.
tackle in the NFL.
How many
Maybe
Pro Bowls?
arguably the best tackle in the NFL. Arguably.
Hey, man, it's getting tough there on that right side. I mean,
Is it?
Hey, it's getting tough. Oh, yeah.
I tell you what, you guys don't get enough love for Pro Bowl.
Yeah, hey, everybody gets sensitive about that, me included.
Yeah,
But
I would.
He said me included.
That's why I made a decision a long time ago. Only left tackle.
They're starting to pay their right side, though.
They are, dude. That's where the money's
yeah,
at
well,
right now.
I came in. I have Jason Peters on the left side,
Mm-hmm.
and he's in year 10. They're thinking, hey, he's probably done.
Right.
He's not done.
No,
He's
dude, how many years has he been in now? Like 15?
15, 16.
Jesus, dude. And what year is this for you? This will be seven.
7 or 8.
You're going into 8.
Going in 8. Flies by, doesn't it?
It really does, dude. It's wild.
One thing in the you didn't do the Senior Bowl.
I didn't do
that
the Senior Bowl, no.
Yeah, so
Thank
didn't-
God,
you didn't
too.
do the Senior Bowl?
No, I unfortunately had a calf.
You had a deal?
I had a calf deal. I couldn't
You had
make
a deal.
it. Wish I could have been there, though.
hey,
I'll tell you what I wish I did do is I wish I left the same year as you guys. That's like
No,
I always.
he's a year ahead of me.
No, he's
13.
He's 13. I'm 14. You're 13.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he was your 4 overall pick. But in your class,
CTE,
3 of the
man.
first
That
4
CTE
picks
creeps up
were
on you.
offensive tackles.
it was Fisher, Jokel, then Jordan, Dion. That's where I thought. I
Jordan?
thought I was going to Miami.
Did you go to Miami?
That's where I thought I was.
Would
yeah,
you
I was
like
ready.
that?
Hell yeah!
Where did you want to go?
I knew it was either going to be Miami or Philly. Like I just knew. Like
You didn't think Jacksonville or Kansas City?
maybe I didn't have a good vibe with Jacksonville. I was thinking maybe Kansas City, but
Could have gone 1 overall.
yeah. But then the draft started, and they have the cameras on Fisher and Jokel, and there
You were
was.
just chilling there.
I was just chilling. And whenever they were about to call him Deion Jordan, they put the camera on me and Dion. And my agent was like, we're headed to Miami, bro.
It's stoked.
We're not. We're going to Philly.
We're going to Philly.
Wait,
Dion got
I
up.
feel like, you got the good end of that bargain. Time will tell. You got
Yeah.
at least 10 more years.
You know how
He
it
said
is.
you got at least 10
You know
more
how it
years.
is.
You got that Jason Peters vibe, dude. When you go to Philly, the minimum's 10.
Yeah.
I feel like, dude, stay there forever.
Dude, I think
Todd Harriman's was there forever. Evan was a journeyman until he got there, but I mean,
stuck around. Stayed there
JP.
forever. JP, is he just run that fucking place or what?
Yeah, I mean, have you seen him?
He's so athletic.
He's so fucking big.
He's dude.
He's not fit. He's not fitting in here. He's not getting through that door.
We have to get another couch.
Hey, another couch.
Cut the one of the armrest off and attach him. Mm-hmm. He's a big man.
I thought he was done after when did he hurt his knee? In 15?
I think it was Super Bowl year 17.
I know. I remember when he hurt his knee.
He was playing good too, and he got.
Dude, he's so funny on the field too because he'll like act like he'll play the old man card.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. He'll just be like, oh yeah. You know it ain't.
Dude,
ain't
Dennis
no
Kelly
deal.
says he used to do that all the time. Yeah. Things wouldn't be going so well during the game, and he'd look at Dennis and be like, "Hey, be ready.
Hey,
just be ready."
Yeah,
kind of fake a little ankle. Hey, that's how you last 17 years as an offensive lineman.
I miss Dennis Kelly.
I'm glad we have him.
Dennis is good.
He was a national treasure with us.
Yeah.
Dennis is the king of. Dennis is such a pro.
Yes,
like he is.
He does everything by the book.
Anytime I talk to a coach, he'll stick his nose in it. And he'll like eavesdropping on my conversation. He'll be like, what'd you guys talk about? He's always locked into the game plan.
Always.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
He had to fill in for me. 4 games.
Hey.
That shit was awful.
Hey, happened to me too, brother. Hey.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we got 3 suspensions between all of us.
Hey, hell yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's what I'm talking about. You ain't got no damn street cred, son.
Dude, how was that for you the first time it happened?
Well, Taylor wasn't too damn good. You know, here I am, going into training camp, and everything I hear is, cheater, get out of town. What are you doing?
Philly's rough like
hey,
that.
every day,
Philly is fucking crazy.
Hey, every day throughout training camp. So it was good. Yeah, I just
said it was good.
Just went through it, and then when I got done with training, got back on the field, and everything was good.
See, the thing that you sound way different than I was, dude, because I was a fucking wreck.
Yeah, I was a wreck, but what can I do?
No.
Well, it's like I knew it was gonna. You have to wait all that time.
I had to get ahead of it first.
Yeah,
because I felt like if it came from me, then I wouldn't have to deal with the bad. Yeah, it wouldn't be as bad, and people would be more understanding. The people, because it's always 50-50, right? There's 50% that's gonna be like, that guy's a fucking cheater.
Yeah.
And the other 50% are the people that are going to believe or be disappointed or have questions and want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I was like, if I could just get in front of a camera and explain myself that I had no idea what was going on. Because when it comes to supplements, nobody knows. Kids in high school are taking shit all the time, and they don't even know what the hell they're taking.
Just going to GNC, son, and hey, let's get locked and loaded.
I never walk into GNC. I was at the mall yesterday.
I'm not going anywhere.
Hell no.
There's not going to be any pictures of me there. Vitamin Shop, hey.
Nothing.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
That stuff it was bad, dude.
The good thing about it is it'll be the best motivator you ever had in your career.
Yeah, I'm definitely, it's comeback season for me
comeback.
right now.
Yeah, hey.
But 2020 is my comeback season because I was pissed.
Hey, coming back with an edge.
And then last week, sitting there watching you guys at the Pro Bowl, I was salty. Because you can't make nothing when you get popped.
Hey, I know.
And you're sitting there just watching everyone. Like, I'm talking to Quentin Nelson and Derrick Henry and everybody. And they're like, oh, it's so much fun. And they switched up the uniforms this year.
The uniforms were pretty cool.
They were sick. The black and gold were awesome. I was just like bummed because it's so like I look forward to that every year. I mean, I've only been 3 times.
Hey,
but it was.
That's all I've been. Hey, last 2 have been alternate, so it's just I'm creeping in there.
Yeah, you got 3 and then 2 alternates.
Oh yeah, well, it's you look back to the years, they don't say alternates on there. It's just if you go.
They just say Pro Bowl.
Hey, it is
that's
what it
all
is,
that
man.
matters, man. That stuff is.
I don't know. It's fun. I just like seeing all the other guys, and after a game, you only get maybe 10 minutes to talk to all these good players.
Yeah.
And you try to pick their brains, and then you got to go in the locker room. So I thought that was pretty cool, just meeting all those guys, talking to them.
Yeah, I think spending the whole week there's one bar, everyone's in the same area the whole time, and it's just cool to meet people, and you have a perception of who Richard Sherman is. Like Richard Sherman, my first Pro Bowl. Meeting him and talking to him and watching him as a dad, you have a totally he's this
all you have is the image from
cocky all over the place dude, and then you meet him and he's like a great dad, he's a great conversationalist, he's a good person, and I became a fan of Richard Sherman because I was able to sit there and pick his brain and talk to him.
But as you know, that don't sell. All the good American dream doesn't sell. People want controversy. They want that. They want the buzz.
No question. But that's part of the business now. We were talking last night about like Kobe, LeBron, obviously all the Kobe stuff going on right now.
Yeah.
And like who was a better player and stuff like that. And then like when Kobe was in his prime, it was just grind. It was just grind, and you got your accolades based on how good were you at basketball.
Yes.
And now it's like there's so much more that goes into it. What's your name? How many followers do you have on social media?
It's a whole different game.
What are
It's
you
a
doing?
whole
What are you
different
doing
game.
outside of your sport to
Yeah, what are you
help
not-
everybody?
And the thing, I know this is going to sound kind of ridiculous, and we keep kind of going back to Pro Bowl and like how people get voted. When it comes to like Pro Bowl and voting for Pro Bowl, voting for All Pro, you should definitely do stuff in the community.
Yeah.
But I don't think when you're
should-
voting for those
it
things,
should- it should
have
impact on
anything
film.
to do.
It should just be the tape.
You're either a terrible person or good. That doesn't matter. It's how good are you as a football player in this profession, like right here.
Obviously, the fans are what make the game, but as far as I feel like the coaches and the players should vote.
Yeah, no, the fans, and I like. I'm not so sure that the fans
Yeah.
vote really counts.
That's
as
what I'm
much.
saying. They could say, just make
They
you feel
can
like
say,
they're part
hey,
of it.
well, it's
They do. I mean, they
interaction,
do say it though.
clicks.
They say it's 33%.
It's 33, 33, 33.
Yeah.
Every year I've made it, I wasn't even top 10 of voting of tackles.
Yeah, but maybe your big percentage didn't come from the fan part.
Well, obviously my voting.
But
didn't come at all
you're
from
saying
that.
like you're saying
Came
that
from
they
the
don't
player.
count.
It came
You're
from
saying
the
that the fans don't count at all. I'm saying maybe it could for a couple guys.
Yeah,
to
but
get
for
in there.
33% is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's got to be. It's tough for me to wrap my mind if I'm voted 18th of all of these tackles, and then I make the 3 in the AFC, like when I get every 66%, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
of the coaches and players, that's where it kind of throws me off a little bit. Like how much does the value of a fan's vote actually count?
Yeah. I'll tell you what was frustrating is there's only 3 tackles, so the rotation's messed up, and so
Yeah, it is.
nobody wants to play right tackle, and
So you played the whole game.
hey, most of it. Well, it was like, so I didn't play the last 4 or 5 games because my ankle had an ankle injury against the Giants, pretty nasty one. So during the game, I'm actually out there. I can feel scar tissue and stuff breaking up, and it's like I guess it was
Right.
my last game of rehab for the next season. But
No doubt.
Would you rather be voted Pro Bowl or All Pro?
I guess All Pro is more prestigious, but I guess it probably has a better feeling to it because the Pro Bowl, because it comes from the players and it's not
Yeah.
from the media.
Right.
But yeah, that whole thing has gotten out of control. Yeah,
Because then All Pro, isn't it like, is it one player in every
I
spot?
don't know. I think a lot of it. I mean,
It's a right tackle and a left tackle.
They,
Right,
no,
like
they
one
look
spot,
at
first base.
PFF. That's what they go at. And
Yeah.
even the Madden ratings, all that shit is PFF. All of it.
Dude, PFF is such
Hey,
bullshit,
hey,
dude.
you want to get some guys pissed off and their pride going?
Yeah.
Let's talk some PFF.
PFF.
Yeah, dude, PFF stuff. So I heard this, and you can, because I heard this came from an Eagles player. Somebody who played for the Eagles on the offensive line, their brother liked PFF or enjoyed something about it. So they emailed them, reached out, and was like, "Hey, I like what you guys are doing. I want to be a part of it. Like, what can I do? How do I get started with PFF?" And they emailed him back and said, "What's your level of football?"
Yeah.
And the guy said, "You know where I'm going with this?" The guy said, "I was a JV football
Yeah.
player."
Yeah.
And they said, "Great,
You're in.
Yeah,
Great.
you're
Hey,
in.
hired.
That's
You're
the
in.
minimum.
Rate these games or watch these games and give us your grades." I mean, that's not a sound
Yeah,
thing to do.
it's
and
not.
if you ran,
It's definitely ramped up in the past years. Like I feel like it's gotten a lot better, but
it's definitely gotten
initial
a lot
startup
better.
was
Yeah, you're kind of just throwing in the fire,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
And-
And what's bad is the media. That's all they have to really, as far as offensive line play. It's
Right, and then you got a bunch of reporters that have access to the all
Right.
22 or whatever, so they can kind of put clips together and kind of pretend like they know everything that's going on. I mean, some guys do. There are guys who are good reporters out there.
Yeah.
there are some.
we got some funny ones. It's
Right,
Yeah,
there's
well, we got
but
some
there's
funny ones, too.
there's so many funny ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have
it's just
guys,
crazy.
We have a guy named Les Bowen. He'll just come up to you after a game and just say, 2 sacks. Are you stating it or you ask me a question?
Yeah. Just
are
say
you-
2 sacks.
2 sacks.
Like, get the
give him-
fucking mic out
Yeah.
of my face, bro.
Yo,
out of my
before I
face.
fucking swing on you right
Dude,
here.
hey, 2
Get out of my-
sacks. Okay, never played football. Like, what do you want me to say back to that?
Yeah.
Dude, oh my God, media people piss me off sometimes. I got a whole media playlist on my phone on Spotify. It starts with like Dead Puppies and then a medium pace by Adam Sandler and this like screaming music. But every single time they come in and they come to interview me or any offensive lineman, I put that music on. And so in the background.
Just to know him.
So they can't use their
they
camera
can't-
stuff
yeah,
now.
Yeah.
Just to fuck with them.
Yeah.
They're good people. A lot of them are really good people.
I just want to have a GoPro in my locker. So, hey, you're interviewing me, but hey, I'm going to interview you. And
Yeah.
I'm going
I
to put
have
this shit out on Twitter before you ever have a chance to
Yeah,
write
exactly.
it or
Go
reduplicate
upload it before you go to
Yeah.
practice.
Yeah. How
You
would
have
they
your
like that?
content as
How
well.
would they like that?
Is Philly that is it that ruthless, the
Hey,
fans?
it's ruthless, bro.
It's bad like that, huh?
Dude.
Yeah, but it like one thing JP said, bro. He's like, hey, if you're gonna stay here, he said this place gonna keep you on your toes because it's really, I mean, it's a year-to-year deal. As far as and like when I look at all, there's a lot of players that haven't like stayed their whole career there. Like McNabb went somewhere else. Brian Dawkins went somewhere else. Reggie White went somewhere else. It's like it's not a good track record as far as guys staying. But at the same,
D-Jack at first too.
D-Jack, yeah, that was interesting. So
Yeah, how'd that go?
I play with D-Jack. Too.
yeah,
He's
hey, it's our best deep threat in the NFL, and he's cut next day, and you're going, well, here we go. What's going on?
Yeah, no doubt. It's fucking wild.
dude, I know when
It was fun though. It was cool.
playing on the Skins. Like Philly was like your favorite place to go because they hate you so fucking much. It's such a hostile
but that's their
environment.
love. It's like if you can put up getting harassed and booed, they end up liking you. If you can put up with shit over time. So
Really?
Yeah.
how much shit? Yeah.
It's a
That's
cool.
kinda
It's a
cool.
cool environment.
Yeah.
They try and trash
They get after it
everybody.
there,
Oh,
dude.
it's crazy.
Call it brotherly love. Hey, sometimes the brother wants to beat the shit out of you.
No
Yeah.
question.
Be a
I mean, they
bad-
won the Super Bowl, and you seen people climbing telephone poles,
They were
and burning
greasing the
shit
poles.
down.
That's just fucking wild.
Right when they won the Super Bowl.
It's like Jumanji.
It's like Jumanji.
It's what it turned into.
Dude, that must have been a wild fucking ride winning the Super Bowl. Huh?
Yeah. But
What seed were you guys? You guys were one seed, right?
Yeah, we were one, but you knew Carson got hurt
Carson
in the
got
Rams
hurt.
game. Like 2 games for the
That's
playoffs.
when he tore his ACL when he tried to
Yeah,
dive
that
in the
was
touchdown.
insane.
Yeah, that was my fault too because I think I got a holding call on the previous play where we scored and we had to.
You think or you know?
I know. Gosh damn.
when he ran. That's when 2 dudes hit like in his leg got,
exactly.
and he stayed in for another play.
Yeah,
And he just sat there and ripped one in for a
ripped
touchdown.
it. That was
He's a country boy, huh?
cold. Yeah, he likes to hunt. He's pretty fun. He's got a pretty interesting little workout routine. He does a lot of. I don't know if you ever heard of El Doa, but
What's
all
El
about
Doa?
lengthening.
El
It's all
Doa?
about he wants to keep the rotational power. It's all about lengthening of the spine, elongating the muscles.
Yeah.
Eldoa.
Quarterback stuff.
Jesus.
The routines that just piss you off when you're in there grinding and they're just
Yeah.
walking around with some trainer or something and they're like, I'm doing mine too. You just like, go-
The specialists.
Yeah.
I love those guys.
Those guys.
Those guys in there
I
playing.
love those guys except for camp. During camp, I'm like, go
what
fuck
I'm saying.
yourself. Get out of my
playing
face.
Candy Crush and fucking.
setting up all their golf maps, like approach
yeah.
each
Yeah,
golf
where
course.
they're going to go.
Yeah.
Dude, that's wild. So Carson gets hurt. What was it, the last game of the year?
No, it was two games ago. So Nick finished. We ended up beating the Rams, and I forgot who we played Dallas the last game. I think. Forgot who was before them. May have been the Rams and Dallas, but yeah. Anyways, it was just everybody's counting us out. Carson's done.
What'd you think when Carson went down? Because he was obviously having an MVP year.
Yeah, I played with Nick. I even knew in OTAs that what we were going to be able to do just from the defense that we had and then the weapons that we had and just how we were clicking. And, yeah, I just, with Nick, I was there my rookie year and he was our quarterback, him and Mike Vick, and kind of the same situation happened. And so the legend was born.
The legend.
The legend
Dick
continued.
Nick.
Yeah,
the legend continued.
he-
Is that
He was already a legend and then decided on
I'll tell you what. Is the rumors true?
Yeah, does he have a piece on him? Look at the camera. Look at that one over there to the
I
left.
said this before. You need to get Animal Planet on there. We need the crocodile hunter.
It's that much of a deal, huh?
Hey.
Damn, that boy.
And you know what the thing is? It's always the most unsuspecting
Hey,
looking dudes.
unsuspecting.
It's the dudes that you're like, probably not. Like Zach. Zach's definitely got
You
a
know
piece
he's
on
got
it,
Yeah.
a
bro.
monster on him,
You got
dude.
that
See
thing.
with
Look at how he
that
just
little
goes
grin-
across
that
his
little
legs.
grin he has.
Losing circulation from taping that thing up on your
see it.
thigh, buddy.
Look at him. Beat
Dude,
red.
I'm just saying.
No,
Because
it's
you
not
look
that
at
bad.
Nick, well,
Hey, what is it about that gets a man remembered? Like a man could have 3 gold medals, or a man could have a huge,
A huge piece.
and that
A huge
gets
piece.
remembered before the gold medals.
Yeah, you
I'll
are.
tell
That
you
is
what.
true.
Hey, it is.
That
It's
is
like you remember
true.
that guy back in school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went to the Olympics, had won all this. Yeah, but you hear about his dick, though?
Right. It's like, oh, they put Minshew in over him. It's like Big Dick Nick.
I think that's
Like,
been
yeah,
passed,
it's like, at least he's got that piece.
Yeah.
I think that's been passed down through time, through our DNA. It's like, ooh, he used to rule the land. You know what I'm saying?
Years and years,
Years and
generations
years.
of
Yes.
pure bloodlines
Yes.
to get that piece, dude.
Yes.
We had a dude in college that was like,
Hey,
it was out of hand.
everybody's got one. Or
Everybody's
2.
got that dude in
Or
college.
8.
You
Yeah.
see it and you're like, Jesus Christ. Keep me away from that guy.
Yeah.
This dude, I'm not going to say his name.
No names.
No free shout outs. But his girlfriend, I was at a party and his girlfriend was talking to me and she's like bragging about she's the only girl that's been able to take it all. And like he told her that.
Jesus
And I was like,
Christ.
hey, listen,
Hey,
don't tell people that.
Yeah,
Don't tell
what?
people that you can take all of that thing. Like people are going to think you're ruined now.
Yeah.
And this thing was
You're
this thing was
bragging.
like this cup. It was like this. The girth, the
No,
length, everything. It
I
was
know
awful.
you probably kind of felt sorry for her
I
at the same
know
time.
I did. I was afraid to talk to her.
Seems like you had mixed feelings.
Yeah. So Nick's got a piece. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
Never know. And then, yeah, and if you ever fucked with him about it, he was always, I mean, he was, you guys always played it off. He never
Played
would,
off. I was
yeah,
like nothing.
Like nothing. Oh, yeah. He was, so he used to room with Selleck's brother at Michigan State.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it's Garrett. Garrett was fucking with Nick about something. And he said, you keep fucking with me, I'm going to show your girlfriend my, yeah.
No, he
And
did
Nick
not.
said that?
Oh, yeah.
Or allegedly?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
And what did he do? Did he keep messing with her?
No, I don't think he said nothing the rest of the day. Garrett said,
So what happened? He keep out
I'm gonna show your
that's
girlfriend my
that's his
pics.
wife now.
yeah.
He just says that.
Dude, that's awesome.
So where were we? Yeah. So
Yeah,
we're
so
talking
you-
about
the
playoffs.
Super
So you
Bowl
played. You
push.
played the Cowboys. How much did you hate the Cowboys?
You got to hate him.
Are you jealous of how cool of shit they have?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they got some
like
cool
just
shit.
going to the locker room and seeing all that and walking out in the field, you're like, fuck, I'm in a damn spaceship, dude.
Dude, it's
Yeah,
wild.
yeah.
That's the craziest stadium.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we played them. Yeah, we played them there in Philly, the final game before the playoffs, and then we played Falcons, and that was a tight game the whole game. And Julio, well, we ended up stopping Julio in the end to win, and that's where the whole dog mess shit came out. It was the night before or the couple days before. Chris was talking, you know, how we were the number 1 seed and we're getting shit on just because everybody was hurt and Carson got hurt, and then went on Amazon and got this thing and.
So you got to get in your head if we win this game.
If we win it, yeah, and I
We're
gave it.
putting these dog
I gave
masks
I
on.
gave it to Jason Peters. He, you know, he kept it nice and warm all game, and as soon as we won, we put that shit on, and that goofy shit just took off.
How many dudes did it? It was you, Chris Long.
Just me, Chris Long. I think Bo and a few other guys ended up doing it.
Yeah.
For the second.
Kelsey
game.
didn't do it.
I think Kelsey did it. Hey, Kelsey.
He's a beauty. Well, you know what? We'll get there. I'm not going to keep jumping all over the
Okay.
place.
Okay.
So it says Amazon sold out of that mask.
Sold out. I think it started at like $12. I think it ended up going up to 40, 42.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
I'll tell you, hey, Philly's got some crazy ass fans, bro.
Yeah.
If you guys are good, I can't imagine being on the Philly.
There was
back.
there's not a bigger ride just because they've had all that pent up frustration for years, like
I
50,
bet.
50 years or since they won the Super Bowl, 1960 or it's longer than that.
Dude, that's fucking wild.
So yeah, they were going crazy.
You played the Falcons, stopped Julio, best receiver in the game,
Yeah,
at the last second.
yeah.
Dog mask comes on, your life changes. What's
Yeah.
different the next week?
Well, we're expected to get blown out by Minnesota. I just remember seeing Danielle Hunter on the film, and that's all I got to worry about.
Dude,
And
he's jacked
rocked up, bro. He's rocked up.
Specimen.
He was like, we played them my rookie year, so 2014. No, it was my second year, 2015, and he wasn't like as productive as he is now. Like Everson Griffin was the dude then.
Yeah. He was
Like,
just young, coming to his own.
along. He's
Yeah.
come along a lot.
He's good. He's strong. Anytime you overset, he's going to go under. It's very good. Yeah, I don't know what clicked, man, but we ran, our RPO package was just clicking, and they couldn't really stop it. Pretty simple game plan.
You guys just probably felt good too. Probably similar like you guys. It's like you guys know you're the
You're
underdogs,
rolling,
and you
yeah.
know everybody's like
Kind
expecting
of
You're
to beat
playing with
you
house
every week.
money.
House
Yeah,
money,
yeah.
the pressure's off. What I got to lose, I'm not supposed to be
Zero.
here anyway, so it's a good feeling. End up winning that game,
What
and
was
then
the score of that game?
38-7. So it was
Oh, you beat the
Beat the shit out of them.
yeah, but it's going into the game, their defense, they have Linval in the middle, Griffin and Hunter on the edge. I think Barr's there.
Yeah,
Can-
Bar
you
was
know,
there.
So
There, Harrison, that safety.
Brian Robeson, yeah, Harrison.
Kendricks,
Kendricks,
So it was
Rhodes.
Rhodes, yeah.
Their defense was stacked,
they
bro.
are.
Yeah, they
Stacked.
beat the piss out of us this year in Minnesota.
Did they?
Oh yeah,
Damn. As
Comes back to
that
us.
new stadium was a new stadium, nice.
yeah. That's where we played the Super Bowl. That's where we ended up. So hey, we had good memories, and then we
Some
went out
really
there.
Hey,
good
that's when the
So-
Kirk Cousins story with Zach Brown.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, that's when it happened.
Zach goes out saying he's like the weak link. Yo, I love ZB there.
Dude, so you win this division you were the 1 seed. So that was the NFC Championship.
Yeah, yeah. So we had a bye week, the
Uh-huh.
first week. It was the Rams and the Falcons. The Falcons ended up beating the Rams. In
Can't
LA.
believe that because they were like the hot team, right?
Yeah.
They were like
Yeah. And then
they were supposed to be studs. You beat Minnesota, and you go play the fucking Tom Brady and the fucking Patriots.
Dude, such a legendary.
and I remember watching that shit
Such
when
a
I was.
legendary game, dude.
I remember watching the shit like when it was 03 or when was it 03, 04 when they played and they
Uh-huh.
ended up losing. I just remember that as a kid. I was like, "Fuck, I'm here."
That's how dude.
That's so
That's
fucking
so
sick.
wild.
That's cool to hear too. Did you like taking a moment, like you remember something like that as a kid, and then you're on the playing field
Yeah,
and you're beating
but it all
the
goes.
legend?
Yeah, it all. I mean, that whole week went by fast. You obviously have so much stuff to do, but they did a pretty good job of just keeping the schedule the same and.
Yeah,
wasn't too bad.
what stuff do you have to do when you? I mean, I'm so jealous we didn't beat the Chiefs, and get to experience it ourselves. But what was that like? The whole week leading up to it, because the first week you stay in Philly, right? The 2 weeks leading up to it, the first week you stay in Philly.
Yeah.
And then when do you guys fly down?
I think we flew down either that's Saturday or Sunday before we started our week, and it was cold. It was, I think it was snowing like 3 or 4 foot. I mean, just crazy. So
Yeah, it's Minnesota, dude. They have
obviously
construction
a
and
blizzard
winter. Those are their 2 seasons.
Yeah, so we got a big dose of that, and then the week we trained at Minnesota's facility, so we had that, and just we had the early on in the week was all the media stuff, and then towards the end it kind of quieted down. But yeah, the season's so long, you're so ready just to get to it, and that was really it, and it all went by fast. So next thing you know, you're back in OTAs, and like nothing happened.
That's crazy.
But that awesome, I mean, the parade, especially the way you guys did it too.
Yeah,
I feel like I remember the way you guys celebrated the parade more than any other.
Yeah, I mean the city went nuts. Like I said, it was just people everywhere. There was beer everywhere. Got started early. It was just
everybody dressing up.
Just a blur. Yeah,
Kelsey's speech.
I saw Kelsey's costume before we started, and I was like, what the hell is this dude going to do? Hey, he went and done it.
Yeah, he went and done it. Dude. I watched it like the other day.
Yeah,
he killed that speech.
Dude, he crushed it.
He gets like that in like O-line meetings too.
Does he really?
Always has something very profound to say, something with wisdom.
That's very cool.
Something that just grabs you.
That's the parade right there.
It's like, why is he doing this again? And then he says something, and he's like, oh shit,
that's pretty fucking good. No doubt. When you guys come up with the Philly special? Did you guys have that in the playbook all year?
I was in somebody else's playbook. I think either Chicago had it or. Can't remember who we saw.
Copycat League, dude.
Copycat League. It was from some team,
and so you guys just took it and you guys had it. How long did you guys have it? Did you just put it in for that game?
Yeah, we had it for a few weeks. So I think we had the Minnesota game. We just never did use it. And then, it's one of those plays that you're like, man, it'd be cool if we ran it. You're in practice, like we're never gonna run this shit in the game. Then you call it. I'm like, all I gotta do is fucking fake a boot and
hope for the best. Turn around and watch
hope for
it
the
happen.
best.
Turn around and watch it.
Those are the best plays.
Foles, he has his hand on your hip, right? And he's like, the kid was lane.
Yeah, so I was thinking, don't jump off sides and fuck this whole thing up.
No doubt. This is it right here.
Yeah.
Stops, comes up.
You think he like uncomfortably walks up to the line with that?
He tapped you on the ass there.
Hey.
Got aggressive.
He did get a little
with
bit
that piece
overzealous.
behind. If that piece was behind me, I'd get nervous. I'd probably jump off sides.
Hey, you would jump off sides.
Hey, but you forget
his hand.
You forget too. The Patriots had a fake play and Tom dropped it.
He
Remember?
Did us,
really,
dude? Because we put everybody right. That play works.
Yeah,
we put that play in for next year. The Patriots ran it on us, and Tom dropped it. Didn't get it, and then the next series we ran it and Marcus caught it. No problem.
Drops pass. Yeah, I remember that.
Was this in the Super Bowl too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, he did.
Jesus.
I remember at the end of the game, it's 2 minutes left. Tom Brady has the ball, and it's like, what do you think?
Yeah, you're
no
done.
question.
I'm done.
You're thinking like, oh fuck, it's Tom.
He's about to pull the sword from the stone and joust it.
Yeah. Dude, when we were up 13, and they were on the 2-yard line with 9 seconds left, I was like,
15 seconds left, dude. I was like, he's about to do it.
Look at those fingertips, just the tip.
Just a tip.
Dude, he is such a stud, Tom. But they had 2 minutes left, and then Brandon Graham got that sack, right?
BG.
BG's a stud.
BG is a stud.
He talks so much shit until he gets tired.
Till he gets tired.
As soon as he gets tired, he stops talking.
Funny shit.
Dude, he's hilarious. He was a senior when I was a freshman at Michigan.
Yeah. Hey, that guy's strong. He's about 6'1", 280. I've seen him power clean over 4. I've seen him bench about 5.
He was a Mike Barwis dude, and he was like Mike Barwis's like son.
Yeah, what was that show? It was
Barwis Methods?
No. It's American Muscle, that's what it was.
That's what it was.
It was him, Sue, Mike Martin. It was, hey, I don't think it lasted about 10 episodes, but it was, hey, I was watching it.
It was so funny. It was just they talked about God so much.
Yeah.
God. And the next scene would be like, fucking piece of shit, motherfucker. Like, I was like,
whoa,
oh, man, we got a lot going on here. That Discovery Channel shut it down pretty fast.
Method. Yeah.
Dude, Barwis is unbelievable, though.
Yeah.
He was like,
I would like to check it out.
Someone told me he was like 22-0 in the UFC. like beating the shit out of dudes and quit and became a doctor. Or no, he was about to be a doctor, quit and went 22-0 in the UFC.
Well,
And it might just be like folktale, but he would come up and be like, "Lawan, feel my leg." I'm like, "Mike, I really don't want to feel your leg, man.
But all right.
Come on, just touch it. Just touch it." Like, fuck, all right. It'd be like this damn. It'd be like concrete. He was just built different, dude.
Yeah.
And he would kill us. He would absolutely
Just
kill
built
us.
different.
Things were just different.
He
with
just
him.
built different. He just had a different life.
But him and Brandon Graham, dude, they're like soulmates. Those two, they were always together.
BG maybe the happiest dude I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's always
Hey,
smiling.
always
smiling about something.
He ain't hey.
He got that
ever.
big scar on his head.
Yeah.
Someone told me that he got that scar on his head because his freshman year, like a senior, like hit him in the head with a helmet. But that's like a big ass scar. I think it goes like
I'll
across.
ask you about it, but
Ask him about it.
we had David Moak there too.
Moke's a beauty. Moke's a unique cat.
Hey, if Moak was over 300 and was maybe 6'3", how explosive was that guy out of his stance?
Dude, he is the most athletic
athletic.
center I've ever seen in my
Him and
entire
Kelsey
life.
is unbelievable.
Yeah, Kelsey moves because Kelsey's a little undersized too, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Kelsey probably plays at 290, 285.
I can't imagine.
Moak was 280. But hey, I remember the first day you walked in there and he's in there power clean at 405, and we got some dudes in there just looking at him like he's a fucking mutant.
I know. And then he wrote a
he
book.
was. And then he wrote a book, but he always showed up in his khakis, his Sperry's every day, just
Sperry's khakis and like
smiling just to piss off people. He knew who he could piss off, who he couldn't.
dude, he was such an asshole for the right reasons.
Hey, I loved it. I loved it. I love watching it
Yeah.
from a distance.
What was it like
beauty.
playing with Chris Long?
He's funny.
You were
man.
just on his
God.
you were just on his pod not too long ago, right?
Yeah, last week. Man, he's just so funny. It's just, if you ever want to know or have any wisdom, talk to him. Or if you don't, you can talk to Howie after games. It's a unique family. And I think him growing up, I guess, in the predicament he did, his dad's a Hall of Famer. He's a first-round pick. I feel like he went through a lot of pressure and overcame stuff and just has a good perspective of kind of everything and how he views stuff. And so he's a fun teammate.
He does a lot in the community too.
Yeah, he does
a bunch of shit.
The Water Boys. He does the climb every year in Kilimanjaro. Speaking of, Haloti did that. Nada, Bo Allen, Kels.
Really?
Said they about died.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
It's like 20. It's like 19 or something like that. Something crazy.
Really?
Think about being in Denver. That's 5. And have you ever played in Denver?
Yeah, dude, we played in Denver this year. It was horrible. It
played
was so hard to breathe.
Bro, it's fucking tough.
It's so hard to breathe in there, dude. It's cheating.
I played there my rookie year, and I remember, our sports science team was saying, the auction's going to be a little bit, but not too much. I remember being out there the first drive, and Evan Mathis is playing left guard. Dude's absolute machine. Never shows any pain. I saw Kelsey. Kelsey was fucking dying. I was dying. I look over there at Mathis, who never shows any pain. He's over there. Looks like a fucking
mouth
catfish thrown on the back.
open, dude.
Worst day of my life.
That was.
Especially during them long drives too.
Vaughn wasn't playing, thank God. Could you imagine?
I can't imagine. I played against him
You
this
did-
year.
And
It's just different up there, dude. It's so because you think, oh, it's mind over matter, and you get out there. I literally remember warming up, jogging 40 yards and back, and I came back. I was like, it's gonna be a long,
Yeah, it's a
fucking
tough one.
day.
long day.
I think we got to go back there next year. Pull up our schedule for next year. I think we go back to Denver.
At
Yeah.
Denver, yeah, at Denver.
At Denver, because you guys lost, you got third in the division instead of second in the division, and because we finished second, and now we play them.
Oh, so you guys could have played. We could have played.
We could have played
Tigers
Joel
again?
at Vegas.
That's gonna be a dope setup.
How many dudes do you think are gonna get arrested the first month the Raiders are in Vegas?
0.
You think that?
I think that answer right there. I just think no one will get arrested within 1 month.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna be living at
you know
the
what I'm
Aria.
saying?
Oh, it's gonna be exciting. But 1 month, I'll give a little bit more time.
I think
now.
someone will get got.
So yeah, someone will for sure get got. I'm just saying
It's gonna
not
be like
within a
some
month.
rookie that just got there, doesn't know what he's doing, signs his check, gets his signing bonus, and
He's
he
in
loses it on
Vegas.
the tables.
I got a couple.
Those tables will suck you in now.
They may not let you out.
Yeah, they may not let you out. You've been washing dishes the rest of your life. Is that it for next year? Go away. Yep, there they are. Denver fucking Broncos, dude.
Green Bay.
At Ravens.
We have Zadarius Smith.
Ravens, that was the loudest stadium. I don't know. Kansas
At
City
Green
was
Bay, yeah.
Kansas City was super loud.
was loud.
Kansas City's the loudest
Seahawks.
stadium. Like,
Yeah, I think
never
those
played
two
the
as well.
Seahawks.
I think those two as well.
It feels like you're in a video game. Remember how the controls used to rattle? That's
Yeah.
how your head was doing that.
When we played that divisional game against the Ravens this year, the pre-game with the lights flashing and the hype machine going on there.
Yes.
Lamar Jackson back first game
How was
in the playoffs.
intense.
Dude, it was loud.
Yeah,
You couldn't hear a thing. I'd have to be in my stance and look up. You
Yeah.
played a 2-point all the time?
most time. Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
whenever Chip got in there, he never would really let us get in a 3-point. It was always 2-point.
What was it like playing for him?
I mean, the offense is pretty similar to what I ran in at OU. I mean, pretty much the same thing.
High tempo stuff.
Run and play every 15 seconds.
But you're not in college anymore. You're like a vet in the NFL, and they're trying to incorporate the.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of
That
bets that
up-tempo.
weren't particularly fond
I bet
of
they
it.
weren't having. I bet
But,
the other dudes wouldn't have it.
Man, I think we're just a couple of pieces away from really, because when we go back and look at the record, I think we were 10-6 2 years he was there, and I think a 9-7. So, and we never had a quarterback that really fit the system. We had Nick, we did have Vic who fit it.
Bradford.
Ended up getting hurt. Sam Bradford, who's just run out of his mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, but other than that, it was quick. First 3 years, done.
Jesus. Yeah, that's tough, dude. To go to do like a spread, something like that, yeah, he should have probably just stayed at Oregon. If he stayed at Oregon,
Man, I think if we would have got Mariota, I mean, he was.
if you guys would have got Mariota, you guys would have been awesome.
There was a trade I think that was about to take place with us and you.
He said
Just didn't
something
go down?
about like when you drive past a nice house and then you see the price. There was like an article that came out because
I
they
was
were
talking
talking
about Philly.
about
No, he said sometimes you fall out of boat and land in San Francisco. Sometimes you fall out of a boat and land in shit. Talking about.
Philly. Damn. He
about
was saying
Philly.
there was another thing he said about Marcus. He was like when they were saying a potential trade.
Man, I thought
and
we
they
were
saw the
going to get him.
price.
Yeah.
Man, I hope Marcus. I'm like he's one of the nicest dudes in
Yeah.
the entire world. You would love him as a teammate. I hope he goes somewhere where he kills it.
Takes off.
He's
think-
gonna, dude. If he gets in the right situation,
Yeah.
the
You know how
coach
it
that
is.
uses his strengths
Right.
as an offensive lineman, like
You-
we got to run a spread offense or a power offense. Like,
Yeah.
we gonna be all right. If you
Yeah.
can run a little bit and you're strong enough, you're gonna be all right.
Yes.
For quarterbacks and receiver and running backs, like
You-
it's different.
You need a lot of shit to click.
You
do.
need some shit to click.
A lot of variables.
Dude, it was
Yeah.
always a pain in the ass playing against the Chip Kelly
Offered
offense. I
wait,
mean,
it said-
you'd go from playing like 50 or 60 plays a game to like at least 90,
90.
and it was
Jesus.
miserable, dude.
That's wild. It says the Eagles reportedly offered multiple first round picks for
The very first game that you guys had, it was against it was my P squad year, so I'm sitting at home watching, and they play the Redskins and just dust them, and everyone thought like, yo, this Chip Kelly system is about to just take
Bro,
over
we
the NFL.
ran like 53 plays that first half.
First half.
How
like,
tired were you?
Fuck.
But how tired were they?
dude,
Fuck,
so
worse.
fucking tired.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, fuck this.
And if you ever get tired, just look over at the other guys, and if
Yeah.
they're hurting, you're like, all right, I'm gonna be all right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be all right.
There's like a grace period, the first, second quarter, everybody's tough. Hey, that third quarter,
Yeah.
hey, mask off, right?
Mask off.
Mask
your
off.
true colors
Hey,
are gonna come off.
The true colors always come out.
Yeah.
That's dude. If you can be in shape as an offensive lineman, it's a good. Deal.
Hey, it's everything.
It really
Or
is.
just so you
Because
can.
you're gonna stalemate the first 2 quarters. You're gonna stalemate every time. Like
Yeah.
they're fucking strong, but when whoever gets wear down first,
yeah,
that's
exactly.
when that shit's gonna take a turn.
Yep.
Being in shape means everything. That shit's hard. But if you guys would have got Marcus, I think Chip would probably still be there right now.
Yeah, I mean, because it was working, no question. That's when Nick came on the scene. He had that, I think, 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. We played the Raiders. That's when he had a 7-touchdown game out there rookie year. He's out there tossing. I'm like, fuck, is that 3 or 4? No, it's 6. With one more, he ties the record.
That's
Crazy.
crazy.
Hey, the legend of Nick Foles.
What do you think he's going to do well next year? What do you think's going to happen in Jacksonville next
I
year?
don't know.
Yeah, it's a different thing.
You need to have Minshew on here. I think he's out. He's somewhere busting around America.
Yeah,
got a
he's
little
got a little RV.
He's RVing across
ripping around
across
that thing.
town.
We've shot the comment to him when he was talking about going. We're like,
Yeah.
hey man, you got a spot on Bussin with the boys. You want to come through
on.
Nashville?
He would kill.
He'd be a good fit.
He would be a good fit with his jorts. I wonder
And his
if,
stash.
I wonder how that whole thing's gonna turn out because they have like dead like
A lot of
they
dead-
owe him like another $25 million. So do
Hey.
you cut him and let him go? I mean, I know you can't answer this question. It's just
I don't know.
I'm more thinking out loud of the options you can do,
Yeah,
right? Because just like anybody else, like as a Titans fan, for me, I'm sitting here going,
bite the
well,
bullet.
what do
and-
they do with Tannehill and Derek and the 10 other guys? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Because you can't keep everybody, and then who do you franchise tag transition?
It's crazy how many people come and go throughout your career. Just the locker, every OTA is somebody different. It's just crazy.
And then before you know it, you're like, hey, there's only 3 of us left from this team.
Exactly.
From this year.
From
It's
this,
like, yo,
draft
fucking-
class.
Yep. Only me and Daquan Jones, are the only 2 dudes left in my draft class,
It's me and Zach.
and I think is that stud.
He is
Zach's a
stud.
big-time
Zach
stud.
is a stud.
But I think our whole room is different. I think Delaney Walker,
He's a beast.
he's a stud. Dude.
He's ageless.
Delaney Walker's the,
Old
the
Benjamin
coolest
Button,
guy
dude.
I think I've ever met. Like he's one of those dudes who's
Yeah,
just cool.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big Delaney guy.
Big Delaney
Big
guy.
Delaney guy.
Delaney was there. Brett Kern, our punter. I think those are the only dudes that Jarrell Casey.
Jarrell,
Yep.
he's a beast.
You think he's a beast? I think he's a stud when I play against him in practice.
He's very pretty agile for his size.
Yeah,
dude.
He's got
really
little
is.
ass feet too. I think he wears like a size
Little ass.
He got
He's
some
also
little
got
feet,
little
huh?
legs
wears
too.
like a size 9 shoe and he's 305 or whatever he is.
Little legs don't matter. Now look at these little
Hey.
pieces.
No, but he's got little
You ever
legs.
seen
He looks like a juice box with like 2 straws at the bottom.
It's not how you look; it's how you play.
Yeah, no doubt.
He's funny, man. Jarrell's a good dude. Joe's a really good dude.
Do you still get a lot of slack for the suspensions?
No, not really. I mean, sometimes my teammates every day, or usually me and Brandon, we're going at it. And he's
Oh, for sure. Like that's
Yeah.
got to be a go-to.
yeah, every day.
Part of my take started calling us the juice box.
Yeah,
Juice-
juicing with the boys is what
juicing
they
with the
call
boys?
it. Yeah.
Juice
Oh,
with the
yeah,
boys,
hey.
as they called us.
Or yeah, anytime I try to get ahead of myself, they just put me back down to earth.
Man, it's tough.
What
That shit
was
just
something
sucks.
you leaned on in like those kind of trying times,
Man,
like mentally?
I just want to get out there and play because I knew it's not like, one thing is that it's been the biggest motivating thing in my career. Is that all my successes came after. So it's like everything that I've had to prove has taken place. And I think it's been a good motivator. Obviously, it's not how you want to fucking start your career or
Right,
not
right.
have it, but was what it was. And it's like time still goes on. You have to prove yourself whether you get suspended or not. Hey, that every year is different. So
Every
it's
year
just-
you got to prove yourself.
that's the good thing about football. You have a lot of time to redeem yourself. But yeah, it wasn't easy. All your guarantees are gone. Your fucking reputation's gone. And all you have to do is all you can do is go there and go work and go, hey, man, I ain't got nothing else to lose. Let's
Right.
go. And it kind of, in a way, took the pressure off. I mean, the pressure was on, but I don't know, I guess my levels of fucks just kind of went down.
Eventually goes out the window,
It's impressive.
and then you win a Super Bowl, and it's kind of like,
And now you're the
Yeah,
highest paid offensive lineman in the NFL.
That was the year that happened. So after that suspension, we won, and then just got a new contract. So, but as you know, the money, yeah, it's cool, but everybody wants in the league is to be validated by their peers. That's all they want. Is like, man, he was a good player. He was
Right.
That's all everybody wants out of this game. And I feel like, even when guys retire, that's how they, when they have their talks, they're not talking about what kind of guy you were and what kind of player you were.
yeah,
Right.
It's like, yo, what was it like playing with?
It's all mirage when we're playing.
Yeah.
We all want to be validated. How many Pro Bowls? How many this? But after you retire, man, I think what Marshawn says, nobody really gives a fuck.
Yeah,
Take care of your chickens,
You know what I'm saying?
man.
Take care of your chickens.
Take
Yeah.
care of your chicken.
It's like, what was it like playing with Chris Long, and you refer to not even stuff about him playing. It was like, he's
Yeah.
a great fucking dude.
He's a great friend. Yeah, it's like, you know how it is. You know how the locker rooms are.
Dude, that's really all that matters, right?
Yeah, well, the thing is that in the NFL, everything is so black and white. Everything is, you can't bullshit it. Everything is on tape. And it's not like a regular job where you can sugarcoat
Say
shit.
you did this. Well, it wasn't me. It was Lane or it was Will.
Yeah, everything's
Yeah.
validated, bro. It's all
Yeah,
black
yeah,
and
yeah.
white. And so that's the good thing. That's the pure thing about it.
Yeah. It does. It's stressful, dude.
Stressful
That shit
as
is
hell.
Fucking stressful sometimes. You
I
get out
and I
there.
feel like I have to ask because I got two guys on who kind of went through some shit, and it's like, yo, I mean, we're all in here. We,
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? I think I know what he's talking
I'm
about.
still waiting for a question.
Just
no, I'm just saying, like,
just come
you
see me
definitely got
outside.
to you definitely got to ask the question, like, what things you kind of lean on mentally, because I saw you go through something like that, and then he's come on the bus and say, yo, I want to ask him kind of the same
I
thing.
like watching the UFC. I mean, I'm a big UFC fan. I like how those guys, when I think a guy's getting humiliated, could you imagine getting your fucking knocked out in the middle of a ring?
Dude, I think about that all the time.
Wife and kid front row seeing daddy getting their ass knocked out.
Yeah.
So
Or getting choked out and having to tap.
you're getting choked
Yo,
out.
fuck, I gotta literally quit right now.
Yeah.
And then they're training.
Yeah, I gotta literally quit right now. You start
Yeah, you
tapping.
have to. I have to quit, or I'm going to lose oxygen to my brain.
I feel like that. Yeah, that sport tests your will more than anything because they have all these different styles. They have to do all this different training, lifting, jiu-jitsu, fucking kickboxing. It's all and it's just you think of playing tackle as being a mind fuck. You're going against these great DNs, and you got Francis Ngannou walking out in the octagon with you.
Yeah,
What's that like?
Yeah, and being on an
it's kind
island
of like
too.
that. It's kind of like that as an offensive
Primal.
lineman, though. You're playing.
You don't.
It's a one-on-one game the whole game.
Quarterbacks are dependent on the receivers and us.
Quarterback's job's not even to think about you.
We're protecting on these right here
Yeah,
and these
and these.
and a little bit of what's left of this.
What do you? How much mental stuff do you do to prepare for a season?
With everything, I try to stay in the moment because I think most guys that are pretty good at what they do are either have something ticking off or either they're a perfectionist or so my thing is, and one thing Jason Peters always said is whatever you present to the D lineman or to the DN is what they're going to give. So if you overset, going to have a shitty set, they're going to go inside.
Right.
Most time if you're coming off and you're low and you have good quick feet and you get off the snap count, 90% of the time you're going to win.
Yeah.
So
I'm a firm believer as an offensive lineman, when you get beats because of something you did, not because of what they did.
yes.
You know,
Yes.
if your set is inside out, you punch soon enough, you don't lean. You know, you register that it's a bull rush soon enough.
Yeah.
Like all
A lot
that
of it's
stuff.
timing. And as you get older, whatever you may lose athletically, you can gain and just
Savviness.
savviness.
Yeah. Peters is a dude who
He still has.
he still has that athleticism. He's still quick. I don't know how well he holds up
I remember.
before and after games, but
I remember my first practice. I'm going there and I'm weighing in. I'm like 310 at the time. They want me to get like 315, 320. This dude comes in after practice, cold tub shorts, 361, solid.
361.
61. Hey,
That's
solid.
a house, bro. We're different. Like
I'm like,
sometimes I look at some offensive linemen, I'm like, I shouldn't be playing offensive line.
yeah,
I feel like I'm way too small.
yeah.
Like I sit next to Dennis Kelly in the
He has big legs,
legs
big
are
knees.
huge,
His
dude.
knees are like 3 times the size of
no
mine.
doubt.
I'm
Like
like,
elephantitis,
Dude,
dude.
elephantitis.
Dude, I'll put my knee right next to his, and I'm like, gosh,
Yeah.
what the fuck
You
am I
gotta move,
doing?
you gotta
here,
move
you
your
know?
knees.
Have
Yeah,
you
you
ever,
gotta move out of the way. I don't want to get into that.
you ever seen a pronghorn with big legs?
A what horn?
A pronghorn? You ever seen an antelope with big legs?
No,
No.
Hey, are they exploding off the ground?
that's what they are.
That's what you are.
I appreciate you saying that.
There you go.
Pull that up, dude. Show what I am.
Yeah, show
New
the
spirit
pronghorn,
animal.
dude.
Oh, you told me the thing that always gets killed on National Geographic. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. Hey.
That's
said
me,
he
boys
said-
and girls. That
Where-
is me,
that you-
dude.
Where else are you gonna see
I am
him?
as prey comes. Let's go. That little guy.
Dude,
He's handsome, though.
Hey, we
He's
said it
handsome.
before
He's cute.
though. Hey, Saffold's a unit.
Saffold. You watch him
Saffold's a
play at all?
unit.
I saw him play with the Rams. He gets really low in his stance. So anytime I see a guy that can get that low, you know their mobility's good. Then he has good quick feet. And then you see him, what is he, 335, 340?
Yeah, 325, 330. Yeah.
I thought he's
His
a unit.
back, he's a fucking
Dude, it's like
house,
yeah,
dude.
he
Yes.
is a house.
I tell you what.
That's how Brooks
him and
is.
Will had a bit of a deal.
Yeah,
God.
we did. Yo, first play of the game. Raiders Titans. The boy gets to go out there. I'm excited. I'm playing against the boys, the old team. First fucking play. They run like a belly week, and I'm going to attack the A gap. And this man
Such a
puts
defensive turn.
this man puts his paws on me and damn near throws me into the stands. I'm like on my side. I'm like, God, fuck. That's not a way to start the game.
Felt like you just had a seizure after the first play.
yeah.
You had to regroup.
Yeah.
Dude, Rodgers, one of the most athletic. He's one of the most athletic and one of the most strong players I've ever played with.
That's how Brooks is playing next to me.
Yeah.
He's so efficient. It's like I'm over here kicking, fucking like that pronghorn we're talking about.
Yeah.
And he's over there, boom, 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 boom.
Done.
Like maybe five steps in the set. He's so big. He's so strong.
Never gets tired.
Oh, he gets tired sometimes, but he's just
He's tired.
He never gets beat. He just fucking
That's awesome.
never gets beat.
Brooks, he was the one dealing with anxiety, right?
Oh yeah, hey, we dealt with it together.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone has it.
Everyone has it. It's just different. I think anxiety is a good thing. It's a good motivator. I think it, like when you wake up on game day and you have those jitters. I feel like that's what
Can't sit still.
it's like a primal. It's like a primal feeling. It's like fight or flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's like a prehistoric ingrained in you, and you try to fight it, but the more you do that, the worse. You just got to go with it.
Yeah. That stuff's hard, dude. That to get that stuff locked in, because if you let that beat you up enough, you're going to be slower.
Yeah.
You're going to go out there and be afraid to miss, afraid to do that. It's like you got to.
I think it's just really performance anxiety. Like, because usually, thing with me and Brandon, we'll get up usually game days, 5:30s, we'll be throwing up or dry heaving. It's just
Really?
I've been doing that since college. I don't know
Every game day?
Really?
every game.
Damn.
I don't know.
So you don't eat before games.
No, I eat before games. Like I'll go in there and dry heave at 5:30 in the morning, then hey, go eat breakfast. I'm good.
That's
Right.
it.
Can you
That's
not go
it.
back to sleep after you throw up too, I guess?
I can't go back to sleep. So usually, even if it's a night game, I'm up at like 5:30.
One thing that helps me a lot. I mean, I'm not a big throw up guy before games, but like if I eat really, really early and I don't eat like 6 hours before a game,
Yeah,
which is like bad.
I
from
hate
an
I
energy
hate eating
standpoint.
before a game.
Yeah, that's why like night games are tough.
Yes.
because you're like, yeah, I gotta eat at least twice. You
Yes.
have to, otherwise you're gonna be dead. Because there's been games where I'll like get those little Uncrustables, little
Yes.
peanut butter and jelly
Yeah.
Uncrustables. I gotta scarf one
Get
down
some
like between
calories in you?
series.
Yeah,
Because I'm like, man, I feel like I'm.
Or get
I'm
those,
falling
yeah,
Yeah,
asleep
because
out
you
here.
don't eat a lot the day of the
Second
game.
surge.
Because I agree, it's like you don't want to eat, but then like you're at like halftime and shit, and you're like starving.
Yeah, I'm
You're like,
gonna
fuck,
die.
did I fuck myself by not eating that much?
Yeah, have an orange peel, a banana,
need to get some honey. Hey, just get you a little pot of honey.
little pot of honey,
Hey,
like
just-
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh and have that on the sideline. I bet you have some energy.
Yeah, no doubt. You do those smelling salt deals?
Man, hey, we did that hard in college, and we
Take him to the head.
Man, our strength coach was walking around in college with the smelling salts. Hey, he put it up to you. Let's go.
In a water bottle?
Huh? In a water bottle?
Yeah.
I remember one of my buddies used to play for Tulsa. He was like, when we played OU, I knew we were about to get our ass beat because Smitty, our strength coach at the time, was walking around and just fucking lighting everybody up. He was like, everybody fucking shaking their head. He's like, I knew we were about to get our ass whooped.
How awesome was it playing for Oklahoma? What?
Man.
So you're from Texas. You weren't a Texas fan growing up?
I had to go to JUCO. So my high school had 30 people in my class.
And for people that are listening that don't know you were a quarterback, then a tight end.
Oh, yeah.
Then an offensive lineman.
Still throw it.
Oh,
Still
you
rip
can
it?
sling the rock?
Still ripping it a little bit.
That's what the Eagles need to do. They put you in a quarterback for once in a while.
Hey, I'd like to get a touchdown pass like Dennis Kelly. I mean, the guy's got 2 of them.
Got
I
two this
know,
season.
dude.
2 this
did have
season. How
2.
much do you have in his?
I think he's got 3.
Hey,
I think he might just have 2.
Check out the hair.
Look at the boy. Look at that. Try with that strong arm.
Oh, bro, he
try
tried
to
to-
throw him down. Who you guys playing? Kansas?
Yeah.
Did you play with play with Trent? Williams?
Trent was, I think, when I came in, I think he was a senior.
Oh,
Or
okay.
going into his senior year. Yeah, he's one of the biggest freaks ever.
Dude, he's
Yeah,
a
Trent's
monster.
a freak.
I like watching him play, how he plays. He's violent. He's nasty. He's trying to get after people's shit after the play. Just,
Dude, you get him on a basketball
move.
court too. He like lives
Oh.
around the 3-point line.
bro, he's athletic as hell. He can shoot a
man.
basketball. He can
Windmill
play.
and shit.
Would you love to go back to college for a year?
No.
No. I'm not saying
Hey,
just
it
to
was
play a
different.
game. Just to play a game, how easy college football would be.
Oh, as far as who you're going against. But
Yeah.
we ran probably close to 100 plays a
Oh, look
game.
at the boy.
Look at the
Look
hair.
at that,
Look at
man.
the
You
boy,
look
the
different.
Beard
Yeah, hey,
brings you a long
Hey,
way, dude.
Yeah, you get 2 suspensions, you lose your hair, you get stressed out. that hair trickles down to this.
Hey, I would
you
kill
got.
for that beard.
Huh?
I got the sweet
It's
tat
been
right
going.
here. This is the, hey,
It's
I'll tell you,
coming.
it's getting better. Every year it gets a little bit better. I told my wife, I said, half decade. And we are coming in fast on that.
I was probably 295, 300.
Yeah,
in
I'm
college.
saying your arm's looking a little small in that picture.
Hey,
I mean, you're
I guarantee
converting.
you, bro,
He
we-
was growing into the old
no,
body.
so going into my junior year, I was probably 280, and then I was playing DN, and our offense coordinator comes down and said, "How much you are now?" I said, "I don't know, 270." He said, "Next day, I was fucking pass setting."
Really?
Yeah, that's how it started.
That's exactly how the conversation went too. You told me to wait.
No, Stu. Yeah, but
And like
Stoops wanted me to play it earlier in the spring, and I was like, "Bro, I don't want to play fucking O-line."
Yeah, like please don't do this to me.
Yeah,
How many years you play right? How many years you play
I
left?
played one at right and one at left. So I played left my senior year, then played right my junior year.
So that wasn't a hard transition at all.
It was difficult that summer because you get so locked in on that side, and
Yeah.
then you try to go the other side. It takes time.
I honestly cannot set up a right-handed stance.
Yeah, it's
I-
weird.
I've been-
Well, your hips get shifted over time. Everything gets
You'll
find out.
It's almost like,
your body gets contorted.
yeah. Oh,
Shifted.
no. I definitely, I can
Your
feel
hip
my hips
flexors.
are way different.
Hip flexors.
It's way, way different. You play with Gabe Ikard too, right?
Brother Gabe.
Our fucking boy.
Hey, no. So man, Gabe was big for me, helping me out far as because I didn't play till my junior year. First couple years I was there getting my ass kicked. But Gabe actually went through the transition year before I did. A couple years, I went from tight end to center. So we got in the same time. I remember we weighed in like 248. Fucking next year, that dude was about 295.
Yeah. Gabe looks good now.
Yeah, he looks damn good.
He looks good. He's in shape.
Got his jawline back.
Got his jaw. Hey,
his,
can't wait.
His damn confidence back.
That's a hold.
That is a hold. hey, you just got to play it off.
So, hey, I don't get away with any holds.
Why,
dude.
hey, why is it the natural reaction when you're holding somebody?
Just let your
why?
hands go?
Why?
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's probably because you feel in your mind that the ref is looking straight at you.
Uh-huh.
You're trying to let him know, hey, I ain't grabbing him.
See, my hands are on him now.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah.
on the ground. No, Gabe's a good dude, man. He's so smart, too.
Very smart.
Who is
Smart,
Gabe? Who is
athletic.
Gabe?
Gabe Ikard. He was a undrafted free agent in 2014 with me. Played at Oklahoma Flame.
Oh, okay.
So he
All
came,
right.
he came in as a tight end too, and then ended up going to the line before I did. But we
Okay.
came at the same
And
time.
his wife, Caroline, she's all time.
All
Their
time.
wedding was unbelievable. Oklahoma's a cool place, man.
Oklahoma is a cool place.
We're gonna tell you, we were there, right?
Weaknesses: bull rush the fuck out of him. That's what I got a good dose of my rookie year.
What's
Still,
that?
still
Bull
good.
rush?
Bull rush. Well,
Must
look-
continue to add
well,
strength and
they-
control and anchor.
Well, they look at us and they're like, "What is he? 315, 310, 315? He can't anchor." So I know that's what they're going to go to. So I don't know. After you get your ass whooped a few times, I guess you end up learning.
Learn how to handle a bull rush.
Yeah.
Jesus. What what time? Where are we at? Because we're getting close to.
Yeah, we're rolling.
Pull that
Dude,
thing.
you were there when we blew when we blew our 17-point lead in the Big 12 championship against Nebraska.
Yeah, that I was watching.
We
I was
were,
a
we were,
sophomore.
second
Freshman
year
or sophomore,
guys.
yeah.
Second year
Was
guys.
Sue there or no?
Yeah.
Was he there? I can't remember.
No,
Y'all had Jared Crick.
no,
Remember-
he
remember
wasn't.
Jared Crick was there.
Because Sue
Does
was.
Crick still play?
I don't know. He used to be with the Texans.
He was with the Texans,
Solid.
but he
Yeah.
was with Denver for a while.
He was solid.
But of all the guys they had, you're like, give me Crick.
Give me Crick.
Yeah, they had Whitney, they had
Watt.
Clowney, they had Watt. I was like, where the fuck's that white guy at?
Yeah.
Pass the offering.
No,
play.
Sue was against Texas the year before when he was just tossing everybody around and almost won the Heisman.
Yeah, I remember
It
watching
was
that
insane.
shit.
Sue is an absolute stud, dude.
If you, the thing is, everybody knows to don't piss him off because if he
That
wants,
is really like people talk about
because
that.
if he wants to play, you're going to get your fucking ass bitched around
Yeah.
the field.
I mean,
he is.
he's only had 1 year deal with Tampa, right?
1 year, so he'll be going
He'll
Be going somewhere else now.
maybe to a team
He's
near
a-
you. Or me.
So let's
He was
go.
he was close to coming to Tennessee last year.
Was he really?
Yeah, but and then I think that's when he chose
Hey.
the Rams.
Cameron Wake. Hey, is that guy greasing himself up for them for games still?
Dude, he is fucking a unit.
He's like,
bro.
how old is he now?
He's like 36,
he's like Jason
37 because he
Peters'
played like 3-4 years in the
age
CFL.
in the CFL,
And he was a stud at the CFL.
fucking killing people.
And he didn't really talk very much, but I got him. I
Quiet
sat
dude.
down with him one time, and he just talked my ear off about the CFL, his transition to go into Miami and
He'd
all
be an
that.
interesting dude to have.
Wait,
Just a story.
Cameron Wake
dude.
was in the CFL.
He was in the CFL for like, I'm pretty sure 2 years. Look that up. But he was
You know, there they have a yard off the ball, so the tackle it's a little bit better playing
A
on
little
line there.
easier.
And he was still killing.
dude. He was defensive player of the year.
Fuck.
His
I
first
didn't know that.
first step off the line is like a sprinter coming out the
It's
blocks.
crazy. He's way better against on the left, their left, our right,
On the right tackle.
on the right tackle.
Yeah.
much better.
Hell, you do that
That's
for
like
years.
his comfort zone, right?
Yeah.
Why gets in that wide 9 technique? What's that say? Cameron Wake, a short 2 years.
Went out there and
He
had
was
like
a
a
stud.
45-inch vertical or something stupid.
And he's rocked up, dude. Like he'll go in and he'll have like 5 to-go boxes, and they're just full of chicken and broccoli.
Yeah.
Like this dude, where do you get your
Look-
energy from? There's no carbs, nothing. It's crazy. And
Really?
yeah. But like in OTAs, he
I'm-
looked way smaller. Came back in camp, and I was like, he bulked up.
He got some white rice in there. He
But
put,
yeah, he
got some white rice
more
in there.
carbs.
he was just keto for a couple days.
Yeah,
and
so man,
came back fucking
he
rocked
looks
up.
good. He's a great dude. I really like him
Yeah.
as a teammate.
You can learn a lot
and
from
he's
those
a
guys.
pro. Every day he comes. He's got slacks on, shirt tucked in.
Hey, let's we didn't talk about, or nobody really talked about it, but Luke Kuechly retiring. I remember that guy.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
dude.
Hey, is that guy out there calling 48% of your plays out every
Dude,
fucking
he
game?
is like when we played him, like we have keys to games every single game, and the number one key for offense was block 59.
It was him, man. What he was so good at, he was, and I don't know if you read this, but where he didn't have TV in his house, he just had his iPad for like a,
Yeah.
I don't
It was
know if that
like
was
it's
made up.
his first year or two. He didn't buy a TV. He
Hey, I
just kinda
believe it.
was Just
TV,
locked
he's
in.
Bro,
a
he-
10th overall pick.
Anytime he saw the tight end look or his eyes
Ninth-
going, he
eighth
knew it
overall
was
pick,
a
excuse me.
whack. He would be calling out the screen, watch the wham, watch the trap, and it was.
And yeah, calling
he'd
out the screen
sprint
too.
it.
I vividly remember him yelling that.
Look at people's
when Kirk
stances.
was trying to check something. He was just trying to check something. He said, "Hey, it's a screen! It's a
Yes.
screen!"
He'll be. It's unbelievable.
Dude, unbelievable. Like
Hey,
Crazy.
and he's super. I mean, he's crazy athletic.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you wouldn't kind of unassuming athletic.
because he's white.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
white.
Yeah,
Let's just
yeah,
call
no,
it
no,
what it is.
it's like-
we're gonna
well,
say what
We
it
got
is.
3
dude.
white boys on the bus right now.
Yeah,
and
dude.
he's
Well,
unassuming.
Everybody assumes
athletic.
none of us are athletic.
Yeah.
Well, at the combine, he's a try-hard white guy.
yeah.
Effort, details, fundamentals.
Fundamentals.
Dude, he is like he's one of the best football
He's an
players I've ever
all-timer,
seen.
dude.
The thing that's crazy is he had a bunch of head stuff, which obviously is not like that sucks.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for the guy. But he even this year when we went to play him, the kind of the note on him is he won't put his head in stuff now. Like he
Yeah.
was still getting around blocks and having like 135
Shedding.
tackles.
Yeah.
Even
shedding blocks,
even
not
playing-
getting hit, playing like a non-physical linebacker.
Playing like
position
you
and
don't wanna
still-
play.
Right.
But
You-
still getting all
still
the
able to
tackles,
do it.
calling everything out, dude.
You can tell it pained him
Yeah.
to deliver.
He
that
loves
message.
football.
Loves
He's gonna be a
football,
coach.
bro.
He's gonna be a great
GM.
coach.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be an awesome coach, dude.
If there was a guy that if I had to turn it all around and be more like it, it'd be that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could be a student pro like him,
I wish I could too.
but I just can't do it. I guess I know I'm not that
Personality, yeah,
smart. Personality is different.
just different.
I'm a big on like simplify things, like find the guy's top 3 moves, take away his
Yeah, I mean, it's-
fastball.
There's
It's
only
different-
there's only so much you can think about before a play.
Right.
And a lot of it's getting off the snap count, and then everything else is reaction because it's like you're in a tornado.
Yeah.
I mean, it is different though. I mean, he's a linebacker.
Yeah, no
compared to
doubt.
like being an O lineman. You guys got like
His
you guys
anti-
got other battles that you guys think about during the week.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you talk about studying guys and get offs and stuff. Like I rarely even think about any of that stuff with like offensive stuff.
A lot of
it's
it's-
literally always tendency and stuff like that.
A lot of it
Formations.
is stunts too, man. If the tackle and the guard get off levels, if the guard jumps a guy and we set back and you create that,
The
that ET,
you're done.
you're done. And it's
Yep.
hard. And those teams scheme it up. If they know you're a good jump setter, they're anytime you go out on them, taught to go under. It's all a lot of chess going on out there.
One thing you can definitely tell when you're watching films, guys that are reactive, defensive ends that are reactive, like as much as I'm not a fan of JJ Watt is very good at being a reactive football player.
Yes.
If you're too much inside, you overset a little bit, he's going to take advantage of those things. He can see him and read them
What's
fast.
so hard
He's
about
got a
that
good
is
feel.
that as he doesn't have to play like gap sound. They kind of let him freelance, and he's so
Do whatever he
athletic.
wants.
I feel like they said this guy's going to make a lot more plays than he misses.
Yeah.
Just because, and you know how it is. You're trying to go back. You're trying to be blocked with your guard. And you're trying to tee off on him. He'll backdoor you. There's nothing more frustrating than trying to knock the shot at somebody and dude just
Yeah.
olays you.
That's one of the
And he was
hardest
so
things
good at
about
it.
when you get to the NFL is like there are those jump around guys, and it's like I can't even run off the ball and get movement because I have to be aware of the
That's
inside
like
move
that.
or him
That's why
charging straight up field.
Yeah.
The game is like art because all the situations are different. Every game is it's never the same. So it's
When's the O-line masterminds? How long have you been doing
O-line
that?
Hey, we've been doing it 2 solid years now.
2 solid years?
Yeah.
Are
So
you guys doing it again this year?
yeah. So Duke Manyweather. I mean, he calls me the founder. He's really the founder.
Yeah.
The founder of it. So he trains a lot of those guys down there. Teron goes down there a lot. Bunch of guys, but yeah, but basically we're trying to just get a whole bunch of old linemen in the room and do this. I would like to get Joe Thomas. I like to get all like the Munozes. I
Have
like
you had
to
a chance to talk to Joe?
no.
Dude, he is awesome.
what I'm
Joe
saying.
Thomas is an amazing person. He's
Yeah.
definitely one of those dudes everyone looked up to.
He's so cerebral too. That's
Yeah.
what I would love to analyze his football mind and
Mm-hmm.
try to take something. That's kind of what it is. But I think it's been good. If we get there, we learn a lot. There's some college guys in there, so you can see these young guys coming up, want to prove themselves. You can
Where's this at?
it's in Frisco, so we had it there to pass in enemy territory. There in Dallas.
There you go.
So,
And you're basically trying to create like an O line kind of
we're trying to
retreat.
We're
type
trying to
of
have a
deal.
country club feel and just talk. I mean, it's right before training camp.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to bullshit a little bit, learn something if you can, take away from it. Really, it's just a good time to meet the dudes.
Yeah.
Well, D linemen do the same thing too. They,
The pass rush summit.
yeah, and they go and they talk about, hey, how do you beat Lane Johnson? Oh, you got to do this, this, and this. Like this is the best way to beat him. How do you
Yeah.
beat Taylor? Like they from
Yeah.
what I hear, they have like basically schools on how to beat other players.
Yeah,
other
and the thing
offensive
about it
linemen.
is that there's different systems. There's a lot more flat set. I watch the Saints. A lot of those they can jump set a lot.
Yep.
There's a lot more vertical set teams. So it's everybody's different, but it's the old line is it's just you're only good as your brother next to you and
No
how he's
question.
playing. So
So that'll be when will that be this year? Do you guys have a date yet?
it'll be in July, I believe. I'm
It'll be
not
in
sure
July?
when the date's going to be, but
How do you guys handle going about getting kind of corralling everybody?
Duke does a good job of that. Well, he trains a lot of those guys there, so they're already there training
Okay.
for most of the year. And then send out an invitation. We had some cool watches we gave out this past year. But really get there, have your class time, then we go on the field and really just a lot of communicating. And then after, we'll all go out to eat and we're in
Bullshit
Frisco that
around.
night,
Be
bullshit around.
dudes.
Yeah, just being dudes. And so that's what I like.
Sounds
That's
awesome.
dope. That's cool.
You do a linebacker summit. You and
I was
Kuechly?
I was sitting here thinking like as he's saying it, I'm like, what are all the things that could happen? But yeah, that'd be fucking awesome.
I would love to. I would like to have
meet
defense players come there so you can analyze their brain. How are they picking
That'd be
us
cool.
apart?
Get those guys. Get those like Vaughn and JJ and those
Yeah,
type of
but
dudes.
you ever watch those? I mean, everything they do is showing hands. You ever
Yeah.
see the drills? All hands.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't give them hands.
I'm
for-
a big, I'm a big puncher.
You like to punch the shit out of people.
I'm an undersized dude.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking if I can just punch early enough,
Yep.
whether he swipes my hands or not,
Time
I can
it.
punch again. I can
Time
punch
it.
again. Timing's everything.
Timing.
That thing. But I think one thing coaches do that's tough is everybody you want like the perfect set, the perfect punch, all that stuff. Reality is it's not going to happen. What's the strength of your players that you have? Use those as their strengths. If you're a clamper,
Yes.
show them how to be the best fucking clamper they can be.
Yeah,
If you're a puncher, tell
Yeah.
accuracy, timing, speed.
Instead of looking at your deficiencies, what is he efficient in? Let's go from there.
Let's
And
make that. And that's what I mean. Essentially, that's what the Patriots do.
Yeah.
They make
they're
all
the,
their
they're the
dudes.
best at it, and then
Yeah.
they do a good job. Everybody's not overly paid, so we can get, and we can just kick ass for 15
20 years.
20 years.
20 years.
20 years.
You think
Kicking
Tom
ass.
comes back?
Hey, there's been some circulation. I don't know what's going to happen, but hey, man, check Twitter.
He said he may have to
What does
check
that
Twitter.
mean?
He's in Savage.
It says
He's
Tom
apparently
Brady
in
is
Nashville.
apparently in Nashville.
Visiting schools with Giselle.
Get him on the bus.
Shit.
What's your how you feeling right now with that news?
I'll tell you what, Tom Brady's the best football player in the history of the sport. And if he came to the Titans, I think I'd make our team
Let's
a lot
go.
better.
Yeah.
But I think can't sleep on Ryan either.
Yeah, he can.
Ryan, I
Hey,
mean,
people don't know about him at A&M, bro. He was like led the Big 12 in receiving for like two years. It
Yeah,
was
he was a
he's a
unbelievable.
stud.
Stud.
He's a stud.
Super athlete.
He works super hard too.
Super athlete.
So I don't know how. There's always Twitter. There's always all that stuff going on. But hey,
Hey, you know who I'm a fan of? A fight coming up, Tyson Fury. You ever watch his?
Dude,
that's like this Saturday, right?
Is it this Saturday?
Hey, can we end on this? Just we're talking about Twitter and Instagram. He has on his Instagram page where he's in the hot tub and he has his shades on. He's talking about Instagram. It may seem that I'm living the life. He said I'm in the hot tub and I'm in paradise. He said, but in reality, he said I'm in the middle of a grueling training camp and I'm getting smashed to the bone. Go to it,
Dude, he's
Fucking-
funny in front of
We'll
a
pull that
camera,
up.
dude.
It'll go down a little bit. That's gonna be a good fight.
It is. The first one was awesome. I mean, he had it until the very end.
Yeah, you get caught by that
Yeah.
rocket.
Hell yeah.
There he is. Yes. Look at it.
It'll play on the headphones.
Should.
Can the
Hey,
viewer
this
hear
is
it?
Tyson Fury, aka
Yeah.
the Gypsy King, and I'm checking in from Paradise, Nevada. And it would seem that I'm in a hot tub with palm trees and blue skies, Las Vegas, living the dream.
Paradise, Nevada?
Hotspot Wi-Fi out
Rolex
here.
on, sunglasses on.
It was pretty damn
pink
funny.
in. But in reality, not on Instagram.
Hot
I'm in a
tub,
grueling training camp.
hot
and
tub,
really
blue skies and
boring,
palm
repetitive
trees.
Every day. But
We'll get it.
Instagram would make you believe that I'm having the whale of a time, enjoying myself, living
With
the dream.
Ben.
Everything's fantastic.
But in reality-
I'm getting
Bet to
worked
close
to
some.
the
Hey,
bone
you
every
may have
single day.
some cookies,
I'm
some
getting
viruses
smashed
built up on it.
Session after session. I'm in the recovery pool because my joints are smashed and I need the recovery. So whatever you see on Instagram, whatever other people.
It's all Zach's gotta stop watching porn on this damn thing.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
Goddamn it,
Hey, let's go.
Zach.
Hey,
Stroking that
you're over
anaconda.
here. You're over here surfing.
Yeah.
Let's go to your history, huh?
yeah.
Let's be honest here today, huh?
That's awesome. Well, dude, we appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah,
Awesome.
man.
Can't
that was
thank you
fun.
enough.
I got a good little setup. Hey, I came in here. I didn't know. I'm in a warehouse. Don't know what's
He's like,
going
I
on.
guess I'll go in this
It's
door.
a shed. It's a shed.
A shed.
I think that's the
Yeah,
argument.
we did talk about that.
Is it a
before we
warehouse
started.
or a shed?
Big shed or a small warehouse?
Yeah,
I'm thinking it's a big shed.
big shed.
No,
Get a
this
little
was solid.
basketball hoop in the back. Go buy some taxidermied animals. Really doll up the place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Bob.
Hey, awesome being here.